Are we going to sit here and pretend like we've had federal legislators, state legislators, county, local legislators that haven't given the people enough to say, like, I think my government is corrupt? We have, so we can't sit here and pretend it doesn't happen. I think it goes back to the issue that we've been stating over and over again, is that there's too much power. They have too much money. They have too much control. The more power you have, the more likely corruption will occur. That's why it should be stripped down to its just bare minimum levels. I think I'm an effective mayor myself. I'm going to pat myself on the back. It's because I'm never going to do anything that affects your personal life. We're making sure that the water runs right, that the electric runs right, that we have police and fire. There is no ideology I have that I'm pushing on anybody, nor do I ever get to touch any of the money. It's like the money is being sent out to where it's supposed to go and just goes right to the departments to handle it as they're supposed to. Yet there's too much. The more centralized you are, the more likely you'll have someone that's corrupt. And even people who think like, oh no, I would never end up going in that way. So yes, I completely understand when people say I think our government's corrupt. I would like for people to actually have proof of it before they say.
Sure.
Because sometimes they just don't like something like, oh, it's because of corruption. Don't just point the finger at people. But yeah, no, I tell people all the time, I get when people are like, I love what you're doing. I'm like, okay, just keep watching me. Okay? Don't ever turn your eyes from what we're doing. Watch us. See where your money's going. Ask questions. And the more transparent you are, legitimately transparent, the more likely you'll earn that trust. And that's why I want to keep pushing that forward. Talking about affordable housing, I still don't understand what that term means. Affordable to who? To Hollywood elites? To like low-income housing? To middle class? What is that magic word supposed to mean? And just telling a developer, listen, you have to build affordable housing. Okay, well, the wood still costs the same amount. The bricks, the cement, those are all inflated. So you're asking them buy the same amount of products and build these units, but just charge less for it. So what do you think's going to happen? They're going to go, this is not a moneymaker. Like this is my job. I'm here to make money. But you're telling them, no, just do it at a lower price. The person who made that decision is not suffering. It's the developer, the guy doing it. That's why you see in places where there's rent control or any type of rent stabilization, whatever. There's not a lot of new units being built. Why? Because it's not profitable for the developer. If you make it where someone can make a profit and there's competition where guys can come in, and then there's also, you need to like loosen your zoning laws a little bit.
Not loosen, extinguish your zoning laws. Come on, right? I mean, it's
you know what? You're right, and I want to say that yes, you are. Now listen, I wouldn't build a 50-floor skyscraper on Main Street when they don't have the parking or the fire that can handle if there's a problem. There's something that just don't make any sense. There is some way where government should have a say in what goes, but some of these zoning boards where it's like they have a guy there for 3 hours so he wants to put a pool in or a ramp for his nephew that's staying with him that's disabled. I've seen like them being grilled for hours and hours. Like, really? Yeah. That's not what this was supposed to be. That's not what the government was supposed to do. That's just giving power to people who shouldn't have none.